Hi Scorpio, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, this is your love reading starting today on the 14th of May and just onwards. I haven't put an end date to it. And it's just for the very near future, what I can find about your love story. I've started to incorporate the frequency of the number into the reading as a basis. And today's date 14 is just absolutely gorgeous for that basis, because we have a number 1, which is all about new beginnings. Number 4 is all about the heart center and laying a new foundation. And combining the two, we have change and life path. So beautiful basis. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Scorpio, for your love story. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot decks. What? Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I've said it so many times now, you think I would know it by now. Wow. And it's not a typical tarot reading, I have to say. It's just I'm using the images to get my intuition going. And I do apologize, the program reverses the images in the cards. This is the 6 of Michael. 6 is all about the totality of you. It speaks about love. It speaks about how you're connected in with your source, connected in with your inner being, your innermost intuition. And it's like when Michael is here, it's always about movement forward. We're stepping into something new. We're stepping into something that is not on the dream state anymore. It's not visualizing state anymore. We're doing it now. It's a movement forward in taking action on it. So there's movement in your love story. And it's a blue border, which speaks about authenticity, the real thing, honest, pure, true. I just love the blue. It's just, it is so beautiful. And on the bottom it says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So it is something that is like, I think you've been wanting this for quite a while, Scorpio, wanting this relationship. Or if it's a committed relationship, there's something that you've been looking for, or if there's been some, I don't know, conflict within the relationship and you're coming out of it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a conflict between you guys, but it could have been a conflict within the relationship that you fought together against as well. But like that is coming to an end. And if you're being separated, that's coming to an end as well. It's a breathing out. It's like, okay, we're seeing movement forward in this now. So it's really good. And if you're single, it's just probably leaning towards that your single days are over. And when this card shows up, it usually means that the person or the situation around your love story is changing or coming in a way that was a bit unexpected. There's like an unexpected element to it, maybe an unexpected in timing element. Like, yes, you expected to meet somebody. Yes, you were hoping to see somebody. Yes, they separated person, let's come back together. Or this situation in a committed relationship, I want this situation to change. You wanted it and you wished for it and hoped for it and maybe even knew that it was going to happen, but it's like something around it is that the timing of it, maybe it happened faster than you thought. Maybe you thought this was just another date, this was just another call, but something in that call or something in seeing this person or something within the discussion in your committed relationship shifted something, and that felt a bit unexpected. For some of you guys, it can be that the person is coming in a very unexpected way. You were just going out to buy groceries and there they were, or you were just, a feeling of, this is a little unexpected. I didn't think it was going to lead to this sort of feeling. When Michael comes in on a boat, like the ship is coming in on the boat, but he's not coming in on the typical, like he's not traveling in water, he's traveling up in the air. So you might be dealing with an air sign. Then we have Knight of Michael. And Knight of Michael, I feel like that is your person. Your person is coming in on this beautiful white horse. It's very romantic. As truthful, as honest as you. We have two true blues. And it's like they're ready to go. They're geared up. They want this as much as you want this. In explaining who they are, they're very strong, committed, intellectual, and I should look this this word up, because here it is again, and I don't know what it is. Diligent. And this is time to move quickly. Like there's a sudden change, and so there's a sudden, like, unexpected thing again. I don't know if it's time to move quickly, but it's like it certainly is moving quickly. This connection, or this coming back in a separated situation, or this thing that maybe was like stagnant forever in a committed relationship, that is like on the move again. All of a sudden, it's like the dams are breaking open, like the floodgates. It's like, you know, it's holding the pressure like logs and sticks and lots of stuff. It's just holding. And then all of a sudden, when the dam breaks, it's like everything comes in at once. It just, and then it doesn't like, it doesn't, however the flood is traveling, it doesn't bip about. It just comes in with full force. And so it's not time to move quickly, but it certainly moves quickly, if that makes sense. And then we have new beginnings, which I just love this card. And on the bottom it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And with this new beginnings, it's a new beginning for your love story. So like I said, if you're in a committed relationship and something has been really stagnant for a long time, there's a new beginning to it. If you've been single, there's a new beginning here. You're seeing that you're seeing a person come in now. It's a new beginning. If you're separated, that situation is over. And whether you're, because it's a general reading, whether you're completely letting them go, or completely coming back together with them, or whether they are completely letting you go, or feel like they want to come back together with you, only you know that in your gut. Number 20 for me is all about, like, we are in the year 20 now. So it speaks about a lot, that so much is going to play out during this year for you. 2020 feels like a really good year for you. And also like the upgraded version, a 2.0 version of you. So we have 2 there, which speaks about conversation, communication in relationships. And the 0 is all about coming full circle in something. We've started somewhere and we've come full circle in this love story situation. And it's a brand new beginning, starting now. It's divine guidance. You have, the universe is on your side, has your back to deliver this person to you, to connect your separated situation again. Whatever this is for you. Could be a family that you're stepping into, an already family, like you're meeting somebody that already has kids, or you're the one that already has kids, meeting somebody, or you're creating this new family together. It's really, really gorgeous. Starting a new life. Almost like you're finding your purpose as you're meeting them, or as you're coming back together with them. What else for Scorpio? So we have yet another 2. So probably a lot of communication, conversation back and forth with this person. And it's 2 of Ariel. And I had this card I haven't seen this card in a very long time, but I had this card for Libra as well. So there might be a connection with Libra. And it just speaks about how it's important to now have balance. Because of this thing that I feel is just completely rushing in, to not get lost in it, to look at this card. It sort of speaks for itself. You're living a bit on the edge there, Scorpio. Trying new things, trying to balance things, I guess. Then you have the yin yang situation there. So there's a good, like, there's a beautiful match here going on between the feminine and the masculine. Obviously they can show up in so many ways. Female doesn't have to be feminine. Male doesn't have to be masculine. You can have a female that's has a lot of masculine energy. For me, like me, for instance. For me, what? And we have the infinity sign there. We have the number 8. There's just resting on top of that yin yang situation. So it speaks about like longevity. It speaks about the never-endedness of this. This is an infinity sign, and it's a strong manifestation around it. So you're pulling this into your life right now, whether you're single or separated or in a committed relationship, something that you want to move towards, like for a new beginning. You're pulling it into your life, which is awesome. But it's asking you to keep your balance, to keep your sanity, because if this is what I feel and what it's being described as the dams are breaking, like the floodgates have opened, it's going to just come rushing in, and you might get lost a bit in all the emotion or all the shift and changes, and to just sort of keep true to yourself is all that I'm feeling. Keep true to yourself. Take time out for yourself. Even though you want to be fully committed to this person, like in an instant, just don't forget yourself. It's all it's saying. And then we have 7 of Gabriel, and 7 is all about. It's not really completion, but it's not really much more to be done. It's you did all you could. You did your job. You've laid the foundation. You worked on yourself. You put yourself into good balance. You sort of did all you could. And it's not like a one-time thing. You did all you could and then you died, or then you didn't have to do anything more. It's just a continuation of just keeping yourself in balance and checking in with yourself. And you're doing a really good job with that, I feel. And that in itself will attract this beautiful person, will attract this beautiful relationship. For committed relationships, it will attract the outcome that you're looking for within the relationship, and it just shows that there's nothing more to be done. It is done, and it's for you now to reap the rewards, to have the fruit. It's Pegasus coming in there, like the leader of the leaders. Very, very strong energy here, and with the thunder and lightning through the rainbow, it just shows that it's like you're very much in balance, Scorpio. Like every energy center is in balance within your body. But once this person is stepping into your life, it's like it's not that you're becoming unbalanced, but I think it's a shake-up. I think they're going to shake you up. I think it's going to shift things for you. And it's so interesting because when I looked at this, I was like, and I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to bring that up, but it was something. So I see this as a huge bird in the back there. Do you see that as almost like a plane that is crashing? It's like going down like that. And I see that as freedom. When birds are flying that, and that huge bird, it's like the tail there and the 2 wings, and it's flying down. It's like freedom. It felt a minute ago like freedom was not really around, and then this person comes in, and it's like we have this huge bird again, with the tail there and the wings here, and the little nebb in Swedish, beak, I think it is. Like now it's going up. Now freedom is on the uprise. It's like now we're finding freedom together with this person. And it's a orange border, so it speaks about the awakening or the balancing of the sacral energy center, which is your creativity and your sexual center. So that's coming alive. You're feeling really passionate, which is really yummy. What else, Scorpio? What else do we have for Scorpio? The Magician. And I said this to Libra as well, and I said this to a lot of other signs, but I just recently said it to Libra, that the Magician keeps coming out. And I obviously, when it's being repeated like that over and over again to several signs, it is a collective thing that is happening now, that more and more people are stepping into a higher energy, understanding more that they're creating their own reality, knowing what they can ask for, knowing what they don't need more in their life, and knowing what they instead can ask for. But then obviously it's me doing the readings, and the energy is sort of coming through me, and it's my filter, if you will, that is that is reading into the energy of what's going on. And it's obviously it's something that follows me as well. So both for me and for the collective and for you. So the Magician is here again to let you know those are the energy centers that I talked about. Like, you're so in control of your own balance. You're so in control of what you can choose right now. You've been able to choose all along, but it's like you're coming from a sun place, you're coming from the rainbow place where you can choose. It's like you don't choose from the lower realms anymore, you're choosing from the higher realms. You're the Magician. And we have a number 1 there, so it speaks again about the new beginning. On the bottom it says, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. So we're starting something brand new, you're choosing it. It's what you want that is important here. To not settle for less, but to just go with the feeling where it feels good. What else for Scorpio? Wow. So we have a lot of purple on the table, so big spiritual growth here. So we have a leap of faith, and it's not so interesting because for Libra, this card was their person, but I feel like this is you. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. It's almost exactly what I just said, that, you know, stay true to yourself, and you get to choose, and you get to be exactly what you want to be, and attract exactly who you want to attract, and that is your choice. It really is up to you. I don't know, it's like a little ego boost. I think this is I don't know, Scorpio, are you second guessing yourself sometimes? That you think that maybe you're not going to be the appropriate partner, maybe you're not going to sort of cut the like you're going to be up to par with this other gorgeous person or something, because it speaks about, because you have a dog, maybe you don't have a dog, but in this picture you have a dog, and this dog speaks about loyalty, friendship, trustworthiness, how you're really somebody that you can lean on, that your partner really can lean on you. And it's like I'm feeling like I need to give you an ego boost to shore you up. It's this leap of faith, and I don't think it's a leap of faith like having a leap of faith trusting in them or trusting in this separated situation or whatever is going on, committed situation. This is more a leap of faith in trusting yourself. You have what it takes to be a good partner. You really can carry a relationship. And it's not for you to carry the relationship, but I think you know what I mean. Like, you really can. You have what it takes. You're the freaking Magician, Scorpio. You just need some upliftment here, I feel. And something has come full circles. You learned a lot. And then we have the Empress, and this is, I feel like this is your person. The Empress is coming in, and they are super balanced. It's out with the old and in with the new is what it speaks about, and it's love. It really is love here, guys. And it speaks so much about how they're just so balanced. The Empress. You're attracting a good one, Scorpio. And if you were in a separated situation and you want that person back, maybe they were a bit all over the place, I feel like they found a lot of balance within themselves over this time where you've been separated. And then King of Michael, it's interesting because I don't think that it describes either you or them. I think it's describing the situation. And it's like there's a lot of wisdom and there's a lot of potential for growing. You already see so much growth within you and within them, and coming together, there's potential for so much growth together. We've laid awesome foundations, like a big castle in the back here, and stable foundation. It's so good. Okay guys, I'm going to continue to pull cards in the extended. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, you probably resonate with the extended as well. I just want to say that I'll lower the price for it, at least over these few months ahead where people are struggling a bit. I thought maybe I could contribute a tiny bit just by lowering the price a bit. And I want to say thank you so much for the donations that have started to come in. It was like the minute that I lowered the price, the donations increased. So I'm really grateful for that. So if you want to check it out, the reading is on the link in the description box down below. It feels like I talk really fast. If this is where we go our separate ways, then thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye.